This is Animal Farm Part 3, Building Paradise with Galt, Crystal Dawn. That's me. Chapter 1, Manifesting Land. Crystal Dawn sat at her new live-edge, flamey maple desk, admiring her new office. She'd built it herself, with the exception of having Gerasimos help with the roof. The whole room had been constructed with 8-foot by 8-foot hot tub pallets. Insulated with some rock wool from a renovation and paneled with 1-inch plywood from repurposed apple juice crates, the windows and door had been acquired from renovations a glass company had done. They were usually in great shape. The flooring was some old oak they had found in a dumpster by a flooring store. It felt nice to have a space again. For months the office items had been stored in a crate, waiting for a place to be unpacked. An office is so much more than just a space to do administrative duties, though. Crystal needed a space to connect with the universe, now more than ever. On a global scale, the world was falling apart at the seams. 2 years ago, in writing Animal Farm Part 2, The Machine, the Self-Authoring of Animal Kind, Crystal had hoped the people would be able to fix things. It did not appear to be so in the present. A group called Hamas attacked Israel. It was one of those world-changing moments in history. They were blitz-attacked while they slept. Hundreds were kidnapped and taken back to the Gaza Strip where Hamas had taken over the government. In turn, Israel struck back at the Gaza Strip. It was the Palestinians residing there that paid the price for the actions of a few. Old and young, some lost their lives, most lost their homes. Other countries globally started to have more war-related news being shared. Ethiopia, the Congo, and Haiti were all on the brink of war over various issues. In fact, Haiti had gotten so bad, gangs took out the country. While people in suits sat and talked about what to do and who should do it, all the innocent people of Haiti were thrown into a daily hell with no one to help them. It's difficult as a North American to imagine what it must be like living daily in a warring nation. The war in the Ukraine was still ongoing, and so many people globally were living in a state of fear. This is why Crystal needed an office. It wasn't just for the taxes that needed to be calculated and filed by the end of the month. It was a connection to the world, which is ironic because there was no internet access in Paradise. Not for the first year and a half. Occasionally, a cell phone could catch a bar or two of service, but it was difficult to make a phone call, let alone do any work online. Rather, this connection was spiritual. Manifesting is a powerful tool few humans know the full power of. Gurus and self-help books line the shelves, most carrying the similar thread: manifesting. What you believe can and will come into reality. Quantum string theory has the whole universe connected, with dimensional realities far beyond our current understanding or ability to prove. Crystal's power of manifesting had proven eerily strong. She had a tattoo on her forearm of 2 trees bending and twisting together beneath a crescent moon at sunset. The silhouette of a cat sits at the branches and an otter on the roots below. After writing and during publishing Animal Farm Part 2, Jerry and Crystal were given the opportunity to fulfill their dreams. While attending an anniversary party, they met a shaman. She was an absolutely amazing woman. With a calm yet sometimes excitable demeanor, she held the wisdom of the universe within her. She lived on some 80 acres with her roommate, in a cob house off-grid. A solar array provided what little power was needed for the batteries to get a charge throughout the day and maintain their power needs throughout the evening. Her son had his own house on the property and was taking over the land and management of it. Previous tenants had lived on the northern corner of the property since the 90s, but were now moving out. With the most prime piece of 10 to 15 acres now available, Jerry and Crystal were deemed suitable tenants for a long-term lease. It's what Jerry called a bring-your-own-home deal. The previous tenants had taken their bus house and outhouse, but left a few outbuildings. The property came with a power shed with power, a small red shop with 2 small 3-bay covered sheds. The property was first viewed at the beginning of June 2022. Lush green grass and full bright leafy trees filled the view wherever one looked. As you entered the driveway, a small treed island emerged in the middle of the road. forking the driveway to the left and to the right. As you passed the island, the driveway merged to one again at the top, right at a beautiful garden. In this garden resides 2 trees bent and twisted together, growing in unity as one. The power of manifesting is strong. They had a year left on their building lease in the city, so that gave some time to start building paradise before having to move and be thrust into full-time farm life in the country. There were other things to do as well, of course. They were artists with a business to attend. A huge collection of epic live-edge wood slabs filled their shop and compound. They had just finished moving the collection the year prior when Jerry and Crystal had decided to meld their lives and businesses together as one. They knew how much work and how many trailer loads of slabs they had ahead of them. It was a daunting task disassembling a shop and picking away at hundreds of thousands of pounds of wood while still trying to work and run the business to earn an income. The farm would need a lot of buildings built if they were going to be able to live full-time throughout all seasons. With 6 children between them, this was quite a daunting task. It was exactly what they wanted and had been manifesting, though. Before they were even together, they both wanted to live off-grid and build their own home. Their union of spirits in 2021 empowered that goal to become a reality. Much like Crystal, Jerry had a willingness and desire to do things differently. They wanted to work hard for themselves and create a sustainable life where they were prepared for any situation. Grow food, raise farm animals, care of the land, and raise their children with a natural love and respect for the world around them. North Americans are very lulled into a false sense of security, an over-dependence on an outdated, overloaded electrical grid. That's just one of the many things that Jerry and Crystal wanted to be prepared for. COVID had taught many that toilet paper is such a minor part of our lives and yet makes a huge impact when having to go without. They drew up a plan of how the farm would be laid out, researched self-sustainable living videos to make their own to-do list. It is to be noted that when building a village with another individual, communication is greatly required throughout. Chapter 2.